What's going on, people? Welcome back to We Are Tottenham TV. I am Sam, as you well know, and I have one heck of a special guest this afternoon. Thogden, welcome to We Are Tottenham TV. Thank you so much for coming on. It's a pleasure to have you on. How are you, mate?
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's great to be on. Looking forward to doing it.
Yeah,
Lots to talk about.
Yeah, we've got loads to talk about. It's a little bit different this week with Thogden here. We're going to sort of do a bit of like a roundup show. We're going to go across all five of the big leagues in Europe, and we're going to discuss the talking points from the weekend and all the results and what it means really for each team in that league. And where should we start in England?
Let's start in England.
Yeah.
That has to be the main one, doesn't it?
We'll start in England. We'll start with the early kickoff on Saturday, which was Chelsea versus Tottenham. Obviously, not an ideal result for us. As you would have seen in the player ratings and all the previews and reviews, we didn't show up. We had no striker.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I think we got what we deserved.
Yeah, I've got to say, it was really injury FC, both sides.
Yeah.
You know, both teams had big players out, and I was just thinking, like, this game could go either way, but nothing's really gone in Tottenham's favour recently, has it? It's just been bad result after bad result.
It's more bad performance. It's more average performance as well after average performance.
Yeah. Giroud scoring.
Giroud, the man that nearly joined Tottenham. It was written for him to score. Written for Marcus Alonso to score.
Do you think he'd really leave Chelsea to go to Tottenham?
Yeah, I think he wanted the move.
Really?
He wanted the move.
I guess if there's someone offering as big as Tottenham with game time, you'd say yes.
Yeah, exactly. Under Jose as well.
Yeah.
A chance to just get 6 months of football under your belt.
Exactly.
With the Euros coming up. So.
Oh yeah, and he's still around the French team. So
he's going to take the French striker, the main French strikers. So. Obviously disappointing in terms of the top four race. Obviously we're going to go on to Man United, who won as well on Sunday.
Yeah.
In terms of the top four or even top five race now, with Manchester City obviously being banned potentially for 2 years, which means fifth spot gets Champions League. Who do you think will finish in the top 4 or 5? I'm not really sure if it's the top 4 or the top 5.
It's the top 5 now.
I think we'll call it top 5.
Unless Man City. What they do is they got all the best lawyers in the world, so that most likely it's going to be like a one year ban or something.
Yeah,
I think it will go down to that.
I think it will be a ban.
Like what happened with Chelsea, do you remember? Yeah. So even if it is 1 year, there's a 5th place up for grabs. I'd love it to be Sheffield United. I'd love it to be. Imagine the scenes. Like
John Egan at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, like bloody Chris Basham knocking one in at the back end of the San Siro to win 1-0 last minute against AC Milan.
Billy Sharp nodding into the back post.
Billy Sharp
to knock out Juventus.
Oh my God. Billy Sharp starting to scrap with the Ajax Ultras. Oh my God.
So obviously there's Spurs, Chelsea, United, Arsenal, Wolves, Sheffield United and Leicester are all and even Everton and Burnley as well, all trying to get in the top 5.
Yeah.
So who do you think?
For me, I'm going to say, should I just be naughty and say Sheffield United for the bans? Honestly,
I don't see why not. I think Wolves as well.
It's either between Everton, Wolves, and Sheffield United. If I knock it down to 2, I think it'll be. Wolves are just unbelievable. So either Wolves or Sheffield United, and then for me, obviously Man City, Liverpool, Leicester, and then one other.
Chelsea or Spurs, really.
Chelsea or Spurs, yeah.
I don't think by Saturday you go Chelsea, but
maybe United.
There's a lot of football.
United could do a late run. Right now, Ole's on prime form right now, isn't he? He's just, he's done the double over City and Chelsea now.
3 times they beat Chelsea this year.
He's just slapped up Watford now. I predicted Watford to win because they usually bottle the small games like they did previous on the season. Now they sorted that out, and you've got to remember they still got Rashford and Pogba out, so they could be some team when they're back.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Igalo to sort of bed into the team as well as another attacking option.
I don't know if you watched the United-Chelsea game, but remember Igalo had a chance.
Within a minute of coming on, probably should have scored
if he scored that, do you imagine what a start for him on debut?
And I think he was a good signing as well. I would have taken him at Spurs as the striking option.
He should have gone for
proven goal scorer. He can do
He's a good third option.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, this weekend is Spurs Wolves as well on Sunday, so another big game in the race for the Champions League spots. And also, I just want to I think we should give a shout out to Burnley, which I did last week, but their performance again, 3-0 win over Bournemouth.
Unbelievable. Bournemouth going down though.
You think?
Yeah, I think their time's up in the Premier League. I think Eddie Howe's a great manager, and what he's done is bring a club from League 1, or League 2 actually, originally, League 1, League 2 area to the Premier League. And do you remember that first season where he got them 10th?
Yeah.
That unbelievable story. I hope they do it to Bolton. Okay, Eddie Howe, when you go down, come to Bolton and do the same story, because that's what you're good at. But I think the time's up. I think they're going down.
Yeah, I mean they just look sort of out of ideas. They've still got a very similar squad to when they even came up. The likes of Simon Francis, Steve Cook, Adam Smith, just aging defenders, aging players that just are sort of being outrun by other teams.
It's the truth, you know. And Bournemouth isn't a massive. They don't have a massive stadium, and until they move into that new ground, they can't take the step up.
Exactly.
And when they take the step up, they'll have more money, they'll sell more shirts, they'll become a bigger club. But right now, they're not taking that step up. Therefore, they don't have the money to buy the big players. So right now, they're in a bit of a sticky one, and I can't see them. I can't see them staying up.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. I just want to get your opinion on VAR at the moment in the Premier League, because obviously we saw on Saturday at the Stamford Bridge, the Celso. Okay, yeah, he definitely should have been sent off. It's a nasty tackle. On
the way it was done, though.
I was quite happy that he did. I don't like Azpilicueta personally, but obviously VAR came out and said after they got it wrong and they should have been sent off. But why on earth has it even come down to that?
Yeah, it's odd. I don't like the fact that the game carries on and then right at the end they decide to take him off.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a weird system. And the main thing about VAR for me is some decisions like, you know what, Maguire, how's that not a red card but the Celso one's given after the game? Why couldn't they go back to the Maguire decision, which was obviously a red as well?
Same with Robertson at Spurs on Tanganga, Capu as well.
It's all about the principles.
It's consistency as well.
Yes, consistency and principles. If you say one thing, you've got to stick to it. And another thing I dislike about VAR is that the little decisions, right, that come down to millimetres, just let it go on. I think, you know, when it's that small, when it's that much in it.
That's not human error for me.
Exactly. Let play go on. I think
if you're 10 yards offside, fair enough.
And the liner misses it, I get it. But if you're spending 2 minutes to waste time, where all the fans are looking at themselves like, "Dude, I just celebrated a goal. What do I do now?" Or the away fans like, "They just celebrated a goal. I thought we'd go." You know, so for me, VAR is it needs to change. But there are principles that are good. You know, not every human makes mistakes, and it's good that they can correct that. But it's too far when there's like a millimetre in it.
No, I absolutely agree. So VAR, stay or go?
I'm kind of in between. I think stay for now, but it needs to change a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let us know who you think will finish in the Champions League spots, who will go down in the Premier League, and of course, what your thoughts are on that Lo Celso incident with VAR and VAR as a whole.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments. We're going to move on to Italy, which I think you were looking forward to discussing.
Yeah.
Loads of games are out in Italy, postponed, unfortunately, due to the coronavirus. Do you want to sort of discuss that first? Obviously, your experience in Milan.
Yeah, I went to Milan a couple of weeks ago. It was a bit like 12 days ago or something like that. And it was a great experience. First time in Milan, beautiful city. Went to Duomo, did the Central, did the Cathedral, you know. Looked at all the shop, didn't buy anything. Don't have that much YouTube money yet, unless you subscribe to this channel and then he shifts me half the revenue. Maybe we'll be talking then. But until then, I was just looking around, went to the Moncler store, they were like, "Who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out." They really did. I'm allowed to swear. I'm sorry about that. You'll bleep it anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they basically looked at me like, "You're just English tourists looking at our clothes. You're not going to buy anything." They kicked me out. Guys, I don't know what it is. Anyway, and then of course I went to the Milan derby and the atmosphere was insane. The pyro, the ultras, the Curva Nord versus the Curva South, and it was just an incredible. Like, if you should ever get the opportunity to go to a Milan derby, just do it.
Just go wherever.
Like the Nike saying, just do it. Yeah, literally. Because first time in Milan for me. I don't know if you've been to Milan.
Yeah, I went.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I went when Spurs lost to Inter Milan.
Unlucky,
last
mate.
year. I came out with food poisoning after conceding 2 stoppage time goals to lose.
It turned all right, didn't it? It turned out all right. That was a group stage match, wasn't it?
Yeah, we just about scraped through that year. But
and then you got to the final. So can't really complain, can you?
No.
But overall, great time. But what the problem was is coronavirus hit just then, and the airport that I flew into was Bergamo. Now this is a town 30-40 minutes drive from the centre of Milan, and as I was going there, I was thinking, oh, what are the odds that this place has got coronavirus? So we fly into the airport and everyone's got masks on. Everyone that works at the airport's got masks on. They're testing every single person for coronavirus. They tested me, okay, just put that in mind. Now, we go to the airport, the same thing. Everyone's super high security, like checking everyone for coronavirus as we're leaving for the airport. Now, I checked my phone a week later. Bergamo has got coronavirus. 2 reports, 2 people have got it. And I'm thinking, I was just there a week ago, and now it's got more serious. More people have caught it. They keep linking Bergamo. I was there.
Thogden's been panicking for the last week and a half.
Basically, because it doesn't properly hit you for 20-something days. So I could hit it in the next few days, and I could be game over for the Thogden YouTube channel. Thogdad, you could have the channel. So yeah, the games are clearly cancelled, and Oh, I was just saying like Lazio as well, aren't
Yeah,
they?
well, in terms of the football, obviously
Yeah.
disappointed that obviously it's a shame with the coronavirus affecting a lot of games out there. The Atalanta game was unfortunately postponed and a couple others as well. But like you said, Lazio absolutely smashing Serie A at the moment.
Unbelievable.
Simone Inzaghi doing one heck of a job.
He's doing a great job
in Rome.
Yeah. It's a nice ground. I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
Share it with Rome.
I haven't
Roma.
actually been either. I would love to go. Great atmosphere.
It's got the only thing I don't like about it. It's got the running track. It's like one of the old fashioned.
Like similar to West Ham, I think.
Yeah, but it's an older.
Just much better.
Much better. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Lazio, they've got good players. I've spoken about them before. Ciro Immobile, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, and obviously
Milinkovic-Savic is some player.
Former Liverpool midfielder Luis Alberto.
Yes, great team, and they're playing some wonderful football. And my mate Josh went there. He did a vlog on his channel. The atmosphere, it really does help. If you're an English kid, right, and you're going through the ranks, I would go and play for a team like Lazio because the fans literally boost you on.
Yeah.
They've got a massive ultra section, singing your name, 90 minutes
like
non-stop. In England, if you do one bad thing, everyone turns on you.
Exactly.
That's why, as a kid, I'd love to go out to another country. That's probably why Jadon Sancho loves Dortmund.
Mm-hmm. The support is just fantastic.
Amazing.
Also, kit opinion on Lazio, lovely kit.
Yeah, lovely. I love the Lazio colours in general. You know,
yeah,
that
light blue and white.
Unbelievable.
CR7.
So I mean, some player like.
He's 35 years old, and he's just how many goals was it? It's now 9 in a row.
He's got 9 in a row, but he's got 11 goals in the last 9 games. But he's scored in every single.
Remarkable. The man's 35 years old.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. Quick one.
Yeah.
CR7 or LM10.
For me, Messi. Thogden will say Ronaldo because he watched his debut for United against Bolton. I wasn't there, so I'm a bit more towards Messi. I watched Messi when I was young. He's just a baller, isn't he? He's just what he does is so different to anyone else on a football pitch. For me, he has to be the best.
Yeah,
it's good that we agree.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that one. Messi, some of the things he can do with the football is just remarkable.
But it'd be interesting to hear from you guys. Tell us in the comments who do you think is the better player, because these two are coming to the end of their careers. And we've been lucky enough, we're so lucky
to see the pinnacle of all of them, really.
Yeah, and a lot of you younger fans, you're only seeing the later years, or some of you older fans know how good these two have been. We need to appreciate them while they last. So tell us in the comments, Messi or Ronaldo for you.
I want to ask you one more thing about Italy. Who's going to win Serie A this season? There's 3 contenders: Inter, Juventus, and Lazio, of course.
I'd love to say Inter for Conte. I know you'd probably hate it because Conte's ex-Chelsea.
I also I wouldn't really want Ericsson to leave us another trophy within 6 months. But
for
me, I actually want Lazio to win it just because it's just something different, really.
For a club like Lazio,
they would go into
how massive
the Champions League as well.
Do you know how massive that would be for them?
Exactly.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to say Lazio because they're 1 point off Juventus, and if they do it, it'll be so good for Lazio as a club. Now Lazio get a lot of stick from England because they have done bad things like stabbing a lot of the England fans, like whenever we played them.
Spurs fan.
Yeah, and Liverpool as well. I've heard. And that is really shocking. But you've got to remember, with every club, there's always a minority of fans that are absolutely shocking.
Every club.
Lazio overall as a club, they got a lot of the casual fans. They're a great team, and they've got good fans. And I've not been, but I've seen on the vlog. And I think for them to get something as big as the Serie A, something different instead of Juventus, it would be great.
We would just be mixing up a little bit. So let us know in the comment section below who you think will win the Serie A this year. 3 options to choose from. We want Lazio to win it. Let us know who you think. We're going to go over to Spain and we're going to discuss Levante 1, Real Madrid 0. Real Madrid's run coming to an end ahead of a big Champions League game on Wednesday, tomorrow night against Manchester City. Obviously, in the title race for the Liga as well, dropping points. Not a good result for Zidane.
You know what? It was just really poor, and now they're coming up against Man City in the Champions League. Not what you want in your sandwiches, really, is it? Real Madrid are a great team, but Eden Hazard's injured. Yeah, big injury. After that loss, can you see Man City beating Real Madrid at the Bernabeu? What do you think?
I can see them beating them.
It's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes. Manchester City can go anywhere and beat anyone, no matter who they're playing or who they've got.
I mean, they did it at Liverpool last year. Unbelievable result.
However, Manchester City haven't been at the top of their game recently.
Yeah.
All season, really. They haven't been the Manchester City they were last year. Okay, they had a lot of injury problems as well. Laporte being out for a while. They had De Bruyne in and out of the team at the beginning of the season and other injuries. But it won't be easy going to the Bernabeu. It never is an easy game there.
I've got a little fact about Bernabeu.
Yeah.
Champions League home games, they've played 49 games, they've lost 4.
Exactly.
They're unbelievable at home.
One of those was to Ajax, of course, last year.
Yes, it was.
And one of the only other teams to go to the Bernabeu and pick up a result.
But at the time, Real Madrid were in shit form, and they are again. So maybe City could do it. Honestly,
Tottenham got a point there. So
you've got to remember though, you've got to take into account, guys. City have no history in Champions League.
But they have a point to prove with their ban.
true. That's very true. And Pep will be full focus on it. But even last year, they were
I think we're in for one heck of a football game.
I hope so. I really hope so. But you've got to remember, Red Star Belgrade have more Champions Leagues.
You've got to give credit as well to Levante, I think, for their win the other day. Morales getting the late goal.
Yeah, great player on FIFA if anyone uses him.
Yeah, and again, former Real Madrid man, Borja Mayoral up front for Levante.
Wow,
in that game.
He knows his stuff.
So he had a point to prove, and he helped get helped create the goal for Morales. And then Real Madrid, the thing with Real Madrid, right? They've got players like Valverde, right, who is one of the best up-and-coming young midfielders in the world, but they still don't play him. They still stick with that ageing midfield three of Casemiro, Kroos, and Luka Modric. For me,
I think Casemiro is absolutely important to that team. That he cannot go anywhere. But Kroos and Modric, all right, maybe Kroos. Modric has to go. He's getting on. He has to go soon.
I agree.
Like they should have signed him last summer.
They need to sign a Kevin De Bruyne type player.
Oh, imagine, or like, you know,
It could happen because
they were going for Ericsson not a while ago.
Yeah, but if City aren't in Europe for the next couple of years, could Kevin De Bruyne move somewhere like Real Madrid?
Yes. Having said that, I think City will find a way out of it.
Okay.
And if they do, I think Kevin De Bruyne will stay. But Kevin De Bruyne is always looking for a new challenge. You've got to remember that. But I think it's the end of City's great run if De Bruyne goes. He is the GOAT of that team.
Yeah,
he is the heart and soul of their success. And every year, and Aguero. But Aguero's getting on. But De Bruyne is prime right now.
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be 200 plus for that De Bruyne.
I agree.
220 plus. He is
I think it would have to be in the next couple of transfer windows before he gets to the age where his injuries could maybe take a toll on him as well.
Agreed. But another thing can I say about Real Madrid, the Brazilian youth, for God's sake, man, like they never played. They signed.
Rodrigo got sent off as well for Castilla, which means he's banned for the derby.
Ah, it's shocking, isn't it? And like they buy these other kids, they buy all these amazing Brazilian youngsters who you got to remember. Neymar, the reason he had a few years at his Brazilian club. What was it again? It wasn't Santos. That was it. He balled there. He proved himself in the Brazilian league. Then he got the step up. And they gave him game time. That's why it became the next big thing. Real Madrid, by all these Brazilian youngsters, chuck them on the bench. You know what I mean?
Or then they chuck them in the Castilla team, in the B team.
But you know that level is nowhere near what they should be playing at. So Real Madrid, play your youth more. It's not a good system. But should we go to the other?
Quick shout out Barcelona.
I was going to say Messi, 4 goals. People haven't got him for not
How many
scoring in a
minutes?
while. 26 minutes to get a hat trick. 16th to the 40th.
First half.
Unbelievable. He's
There's no word. I mean, I don't have any words to describe it anymore.
Yeah, it's just so good. I think it was 14.
In his mid-30s and he's doing this. It's quite outstanding.
He's just one of the best players. Like even still now, I think Messi's still the best player in the world.
Yeah, he's just
at 32.
Yeah, he's just honestly, it's just a pleasure to watch him play football.
Yeah, I'm proud to say that I've seen him against Tottenham at Wembley, and he was unbelievable that game. Controlled it. Have you? Which game did you go in the Nou Camp?
When Spurs drew.
Oh.
It was like he came off the bench.
You go home and away, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Go everywhere, don't you?
Yeah.
Even Red Star, which I'm going on Saturday, maybe. For the derby.
Belgrade derby.
Could be.
Tune into Thogden's channel for that. That'd be right.
Oh, cheers, mate. A little plug.
Honestly, please stay safe. Jesus
I will
Christ.
do, yeah. I need
France.
Thogden with me. That'll be alright.
We're going to briefly touch on France.
Yep.
Neymar's been sent off in PSG's 4-3 win over Bordeaux on the weekend. A very unnecessary, stupid sending off.
Just he always talks back to the referees, and it was a stupid foul, wasn't it, for the second yellow? I think I was at the Dortmund game when I watched PSG recently. He is such a prick to his not only his fans as well. At the end of the game, you know, PSG lost to Dortmund. Every single player in the PSG team goes over to the away and they clap for fans. You know, you've travelled a long way to get here. You've been singing all game. Appreciate it. And Mbappe and Neymar down the tunnel doesn't even recognise their own fans. Right? Disgrace. So
I don't even think Neymar. I mean, Neymar's great, but I don't think he's top 3-4 in the world.
No, not for me either. I think he's an
Doesn't
absolute.
do it enough.
He's such a prick on the football pitch.
Yeah,
he tries the absolute welding every time, and it never comes off. And that's why Dortmund won, because they had so many chances going forward. Because Neymar and Mbappe would give the ball away.
It's a team sport.
Why did United's kids beat PSG last year in the Champions League?
Team sport. They were a team. They wanted
Exactly.
and they just wanted it more.
And the same will happen with Dortmund. Mark my words.
You don't have a given right to win a football match just because you have Neymar on the football pitch.
Exactly. They need a whole balanced team. Because even Di Maria doesn't pass.
Let us know your thoughts on Neymar in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts on PSG as a club. Obviously, the Champions League is the pinnacle for them. It's huge. And
but getting sent off, like I was going to say, Louis Beneventi said it. Before we move on, he just wants to go to Brazilian Carnival, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's true. He does. Like he's done this before. Neymar loves to get sent off at pinnacle time. Go see his sister in Brazil. Honestly, he always charges it.
He won't. But obviously they've got that return leg with Dortmund, so they'll need him for that. They need him back in training.
Yeah.
Like I said, they don't want to lose that game. They can't be knocked out in the round of 16s. Otherwise, Thomas Tuchel, I think, will get the boot.
Yeah, maybe Neymar and Mbappe will leave. PSG need a reboot.
A
revamp, like Spurs do, like United do.
Yeah, rebranding need one. But Germany, I know we've got 2 more countries to cover, and I think they're the most exciting ones in terms of the title race.
Definitely.
Germany, Dortmund, Leipzig, Munich, all winning on the weekend. Dortmund 2-0 winners at Werder Bremen. Leipzig battering Schalke 5-0 away from home, despite playing away at Spurs and winning on the Wednesday night. Something Tottenham couldn't manage to do in either game.
Yeah.
And Munich beating Paderborn, hard-earned win against quite a good Paderborn performance.
See, Paderborn at bottom of the league.
It was a good
I don't know if you watched that. Did you watch that game?
I did watch that game actually.
Paderborn's goalkeeper, how good is he?
Very good goalkeeper. Not only that, I thought Paderborn. I thought they actually played quite good football.
They have a player called Serbich who used to play for Norwich earlier on the season.
Yes,
he scored in that game.
Yeah.
He scored in the game before. Very good player. I was at Paderborn at home. They've got good ultra section. I've been to Paderborn. Not a big club, got to say. They're like a Bournemouth.
Okay.
Come up to the big stage. They're going down like Bournemouth are, but they're going to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Play some good football. Have a good system. They've got good away fans, good ultras. And I went to Bayer Leverkusen, Paderborn Bayer Leverkusen, and Serbich scored as well. Good game, good team. Can't complain, but let's be honest, Bayern Munich are going to win the league in the end, aren't they?
Do you think?
Yeah.
See, that's what we want to hear from you. Who do you think will win the league? Obviously, Dortmund, Leipzig, and Bayern Munich all in the race for that Bundesliga title. Will it be Munich?
Leipzig is some team.
Yeah. As I saw on Wednesday night, the football they play is just fantastic to watch.
By the back system. I warned you about it on my channel.
Even without any of their centre halves, I thought Ethan Ampadu came in and was superb. I thought the fullbacks.
He doesn't even play though.
Yeah, I thought the fullbacks, Klosterman and Halstenberg, they're fullbacks by trade. They came in at centre half, didn't look out of place at all.
They actually did.
Conrad Laimer, who won the penalty, I think is just one of the best. I think he's one of the best up.
Sabitzer,
Forsberg, Forsberg didn't even play. Forsberg and Poulsen sat on the bench for.
Didn't Poulsen play?
Came on the bench the last 10 minutes.
But I've seen them play at home against Zenit. Well, I like Zenit, but they walked us.
Yeah.
They walked us.
They blow every single team away. Nagelsmann's one hell of a manager. The football they play is a joy to watch. The players
really
they've got. If they keep, I mean, it's a big if because obviously Werner's looking at a big move. But if they manage to keep the majority of this side together, then they will be one heck of a force for the season.
They could do an Ajax in the Champions League last year. A good run, not expected to.
I was thinking that on the way before we lost the game on Wednesday. I was on the way to Spurs thinking this Leipzig team, because I watched them a lot. This Leipzig team could be, like you said, just like Ajax and go on.
Or like a Tottenham type thing, because you're not expected to do that well. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But against Ajax, you beat them somehow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Super Lucas.
We had that game.
I was quite remarkable. I was at every single.
I remember George Killian's blog to that.
I was at every single Champions League game.
Mate, fair play. You go everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, so do you though for Bolton going up to God knows where to watch some.
Oh mate, I've seen some shocking football all over
You've got to rate that.
Yeah,
so let us know in the comment section below who you think will win the Bundesliga. Who do you think will win it? Bayern Munich? I'm going to go Leipzig. I'm going to have to back Leipzig.
I'm going to say Dortmund because I like Dortmund the most.
After watching Leipzig on Wednesday night, Leipzig I think will win the league.
I watched Dortmund beat PSG and Haaland is unbelievable.
He's a robot.
Yeah, Haaland, Sancho and Reina, who, by the way, Reina is going to be an English player. England are trying to give him a call up. Did you hear about Reina?
Yeah. A wonderful footballer.
We're trying to get him in the England team so he could get a little cap because he was born in Sunderland and his dad played.
Poor kid.
His dad played so. It's not that bad as Sunderland. I've got lots of people in Sunderland supporting my channel. So
let us know who you think will win the Bundesliga, basically.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to go Dortmund for the bands.
Alright, Dortmund. So we've got Dortmund and Leipzig. This last country we're going to cover, we wouldn't normally cover, but little special feature for Thogden. He knows a lot about it, and actually, the league is heating up massively over there. It's Scotland, the SPFL. Do you want to?
Yeah, I can say a few things. Yeah, I was hoping I could add this to the video because SPFL deserves some more respect. I go there a lot, and it's a great league. And the battle this season between Rangers and Celtic is a good one. And recently, it seems like there's been a decider. Now, I went to Rangers Braga in the Europa League on Thursday. Braga 2-0 up at Ibrox. Rangers got back into it. Hadji, unbelievable player, scored 2 goals, the free kick and a shot from outside the box with his sweet left foot. And he's some player. Watch out for him. But on the weekend they bottled it at St Johnstone. 2-2 draw. Celtic won again. Looks like Celtic could go ahead and win the league, which means 9 in a row. If they win it next year, which is the big target, that'll be 10 in a row. Do you think it'll happen?
No. But counter question: Morelos stay or go?
Okay, so Morelos is a quality player, and he's been unbelievable for Rangers all season up until recently, where he's had a bit of a dry piece of form. But every striker has it. Kane has it. Even Son has it. You know what I mean? Like, every striker has some bad form, and Morelos is going through that. If Morelos fancies going to like a decently sized Premier League club, he will get the move, and it won't be too expensive. It'll
No,
be
I
like
agree.
30 million.
I think the thing about Morelos is that it's his when he gets, the fact that he always gets sent off, his temper.
He has a temper, but I think if he goes to a good Premier League club, they would be able to sort that out. I think Rangers
with an
like that. I think
experienced
Rangers, yeah. I think Rangers like that. I think Steven Gerrard wants a bit of
Bit of
fight.
the edge.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think if he played for someone like Leicester, I think that'd be a great move, by the way, because Vardy's getting on. I'll ask you this question, yeah.
Cool.
If you had to go for one, and you obviously Tottenham need a striker right now, it's deadline day. You're interested in Edouard and Morelos. Which one are you signing?
It's a very tough question. I take both of them in a heartbeat. I think that they're both superb strikers. To be honest, I would take you up front.
I'm a good striker.
Right now, actually, he's the second coming of John Stone.
Oh yeah.
Don't let him fool you
Yeah,
with the striker.
No, five-a-side, I'm a good striker.
Okay. All right. But
I've
would
heard
say,
you've been playing up front recently.
Yeah, got
We
myself-
could have a little
yeah.
comp up there. I don't know. Beneventi, give me the call up. Anyway, carry on.
So basically, I would take Odsonne Edouard simply because I think his movement is a lot sharper than Morelos at the moment. I just think he's a bit more level-headed. Obviously, you say you want the fight from Morelos, which I do, but
I'd love to have Morelos.
I just think
then Edouard
I
is
just
so
think
a luxury player.
if it came down to it, like in a big game where you need 3 points and you need a goal, obviously Morelos can supply that, but he can also get sent off in these big games where it gets heated and it gets. You see it in the Premier League a lot.
Something to take into account. The biggest game of Scottish football is the Old Firm derby. Morelos has never scored against Celtic.
But has he been sent off against Celtic?
Yes.
There you go then. That is why I
And
would
when he
take
did, he
Odsonne
went like this to the
Edouard.
fans. He literally, you know, Celtic fans,
Is it-
when they see him
yeah.
in Glasgow, they like shout abuse at him, they ever go. Like, he has caused such a rivalry, it's unbelievable. And on top of that, bloody Edouard turns up in that game. So that's why I'd go for
I also,
Edouard.
yeah, I just think he just looks like he looks
Such
like
a
a real
luxury
player.
player, isn't he? Such a luxury player.
Real player. That
The
they've got in
movement,
Celtic.
beautiful
Who
footballer.
do you think's going to win?
Not in that way, not what you're thinking, just as a footballer.
Who
Anyway.
do you think's going to win the SPFL?
Celtic this year, and then maybe Rangers if they keep investing, which it looks like by looking at their accounts they're
If they
struggling.
stick with Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, they need Gerrard next year. I think Gerrard will be the next to come after Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. Just saying it out there.
Like that.
2022 his contract ends. I think Steven Gerrard will stay at Rangers until the end of that. 2 more years at Rangers. Hope,
Interesting.
maybe win them a league and then move to Liverpool.
Who would
Call
be the
it now.
Spurs equivalent to get that? Michael Dawson.
Ooh, if he had a really good year at a championship club, I think he's a leader, and he was a leader at Tottenham, and he has been for a while.
But Tottenham, if we were to ever change from Mourinho, we need a neighbour.
Jermaine Genius. Ooh.
No.
How about this? I'm just thinking of a player. Who would you go for? Give us some sort of
Spurs, an ex-Spurs player become manager.
Lamella.
Harry Kane one day.
Oh yeah. I could see that happening. I could
Harry
see
Kane one
like
day.
when he's like 42, he'll become like a type
Bale.
Frank Lampard Chelsea type thing.
Bale.
Harry Kane's more loyal, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going out. of
Anyway, let us
Champions
know in the comment section who you think will be the SPFL champions this year, Celtic or Rangers. And yeah, I think that we've more or less covered everything.
Longer episode than usual for you.
Longer episode, much longer. However, thoroughly enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it though, yeah. It's been
Let us
fun.
know what you think about everything we've discussed in the comment section. Check out Thogden's channel, although I'm pretty sure 99% of you already have.
Oh,
He's
too
absolutely
kind, too
smashing
kind.
the YouTube scene. It's been an absolute pleasure to have him on today, and it's really kind of him to come down
No problem.
and help me out and help us out.
Loved it.
Biggest,
Can't complain.
one of the biggest vloggers, one of the biggest football content producers on the YouTube scene at the moment. So check his channel out. His socials will be plastered all over the video, as will
Literally.
mine. So look out for more videos coming this week as well from We Are Tottenham TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know everything we've discussed, your thoughts on it. And come on, you Spurs. Thank you very much.